Good morning, my dears. Today for grade 8, we are going to start SPL 4th lesson, Understanding Laws. Okay, Understanding Law. So before we are moving to the lesson, a quick recall, what are the things we discussed the same SPL past 3 lessons. Okay, so first lesson for us, the Indian Constitution. Second lesson, Understanding Secularism. And third lesson, why do we need a parliament? Okay, so Indian Constitution, understanding secularism, why do we need a parliament? So three lessons already we completed. This is fourth lesson, understanding law. Okay, so the Indian Constitution, what are the things we discussed means key features of Indian Constitution. 5 features we discussed. Okay, that is important. 5 features we discussed. Okay, what are the five features means the parliamentary form of government, separation of power, important rights, secularism. Okay, so like that 5 features we discussed. Okay, in that 5 features we discuss about forms of government, importance of election, fundamental rights, 6 fundamental rights. Like that many things we discussed the Indian Constitution. Okay, and then secularism. In this lesson, what do you mean by secularism means the government should not follow any one particular religions. Okay, the government should not agree or should not follow any one particular religion. Okay, any one particular religion. Why? Because in India there was a multi-religion people lived in India. Okay, so all group of people were followed the different kinds of religions. Okay, so that one day our government not agreed, not accept any one particular religion is our country religions, right? So that we discuss. And then the time of school functions, how government school conduct many religious function, private school how they conduct many religious function, that we discuss. And some countries like USA and Russia, how other religious people apart from one religion people how they get treated, that to be discussed, right? And then third lesson is very important lesson. I think I want to take that lesson. Why do we need a parliament? Okay, why do we need a parliament? So with the help of election commission, every 5 years once we conduct election, even for state government and central government and local body also. Okay, so in this lesson, third lesson, fully about the central government. Okay, fully about the national level central government. So in parliament we have 2 houses. One is Lok Sabha, another is Rajya Sabha. Okay, so the Lok Sabha members were elected directly by the people through the election. The Rajya Sabha, the member of Rajya Sabha, are not selected directly by the people. They are indirectly selected by the elected member of many legislative assembly. That to be discussed. Okay, so the time of when we discuss about the parliament, that time we have one topic, law making. Okay, so the parliament has important work to make a law. Okay, to make a law. Okay, what are the laws we have in our constitution in our country? All the laws were made in parliament alone. So when the government wants to implement any law, the parliament need to give approval for that law. Okay, so the parliament for houses, the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha plays important role of making a law. Okay, so when we discuss the Indian Constitution first lesson, that time itself we discuss 4 provisions. Okay, even in 7th standard also we discuss 4 provision. So what is 4 provision? Let me discuss. So you just recall. In your 7th standard first lesson, SP first lesson, we discuss about 4 provisions of Indian Constitution. Okay, so the 4 provisions given by our Indian Constitution. What are the 4 provisions means? Everyone is equal before law. Okay, everyone is before equal law. Okay, when the term of constitution making, that time itself, who made the constitution, they said all the people irrespective of their caste, their religion, their sex, all are treated, all are wants to treat equal manner alone. Okay, no one can be discriminate against on the basis of caste, religion, and it's their wealth or their gender. Okay, so no one can be discriminate. No one should not discriminate because of their caste, religion, or race or sex. Okay, so everyone has the rights to access all public places. Everyone has the rights to access all public places. The practice of untouchability has been abolished. The practice of untouchability has been abolished. So out of these four, the second point is very close to this topic, understanding that. Okay, so no one can be discriminated against on the basis of caste, religions, or gender, or race, etc. Okay, so what is the close relation of this point to this lesson means? Suppose take one example. You are living in a place. So in that place, one crime was committed. Okay, who did that crime means a boy. He was the son of a famous political leader. Okay, just imagine he was the son of famous political leader. So when he committed that particular crime, maybe he made an accident or he killed someone or something else. Okay, that time he was arrested by the police and he was sent to court. Okay, so the court want to inquire that person according to law alone. Okay, the court should not see who was son of this particular person. He was a wealthy and he was belongs to this particular caste, or he was belongs to this color. Like that, the court never ever see. Okay, the court will see the person's his guilty alone. Okay, so when his offense, when his case is confirmed, he was punished by the court. He is punished by the court. Okay, so that alone this point will indicate. Okay, so because of this point alone, all the people were treated in front of law equal manner. Okay, so whether poor person did any crime or any offense against the law, he also treated the same. Okay, whether he was rich or he was a political person or he was a government employer or he was even president or governor also, our constitution treat all the people so is equal manner. Okay, but this and all when happen means after we get independent, that time only that law mentioned this like rules and regulation. Okay, but in the time of British ruling time, okay, the time of British ruling time, this like there is no law for our people. Okay, our people means Indians. Okay, so that time what the British government think, that one be implemented by them. Okay, so that why lot of problem happened. So what problem the people they faced, then they are include this point in our constitution. That too we have one story that we will discuss next. So when India was ruled by the British people, our country people, Indians were faced lot of problem by British people. Okay, even British government makes some laws. In that law also, they are not treated Indian people as an equal manner. They gave more importance to their people, their people, British people are not. Than only they give importance to Indian people. Okay, so that's why the time of constitution making, the members they strongly believe to treat all the people equally. Okay, so for best example, they gave in their book. One is the Sedition Act of 1870 and Rowlatt Act of 1990. Okay, so this for these two acts, the British they are arbitrary form of laws. These laws are arbitrary form of laws. What do you mean by arbitrary form of laws means? These laws unjust, okay, unwilling or unjust for people. Okay, the people not ready to accept these laws. Okay, what include these two laws means first it is come to Sedition Act. So in this act, any people, okay, any person who is belongs to India, okay, who is Indian citizen or Indian, that person protesting or criticizing the British government could be arrested without due trial, okay, without informing, without giving reason. That particular person was arrested by the British people. Okay, so who criticized the British government? Okay, that persons were arrested by this act. Okay, Citizen Act of 1870. So for this act, many people they are started to arrest by British people, so that many freedom fighters they started to come protest against British. Okay, so the same like year of 1990 March 10. Okay, 1990 March 10, Rowlatt Act was implemented by British government. Okay, Rowlatt Act was implemented by British. The same features the Rowlatt Act also had. Okay, so the persons were arrested without informing. Who protest against British, who criticized the government, British government, they were arrested by the British. Okay, so compare 1870 or 1990. The time of 1990, the people, the freedom fighters, many freedom fighters, they comes to India, so particularly Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, or Jawaharlal Nehru, Motilal Nehru. They are very active freedom fighters in those days. Okay, Tilakar, like that, many people they are active, very actively participate freedom fighters. So when the British government introduced the Rowlatt Act, the freedom fighters, the normal peoples, they start to criticize this particular law. Okay, so when a person did not do any crime or anything, he simply arrested because he criticized the government. Okay, so for that reason he was arrested. So it created a very crucial of Indian political in those days. Okay, particularly the place of Punjab. Okay, the place of Punjab, one of the place we have Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, so in that place, you know very well Punjab. What is the famous festival of Punjab means Baisakhi. Okay, famous festival like Tamil Nadu, how we celebrate Pongal as a harvesting festival, like that. Baisakhi was a harvesting festival of Punjab. Okay, so the time of harvesting festival, the people they are meet all together. They started to meet all together. They celebrate this function. Okay, so when the Rowlatt Act Act was implemented by the British government, that act insists it's not allowed people to join to meet others one particular place. Okay, it is not allowed to make a crowd. Okay, but in Jallianwala Bagh, the people are allowed. The people are started to celebrate their function, the Baisakhi function. In that time, famous leaders of Punjab were arrested by British government. Why? Because already that persons they are criticizing, they are engaged in a freedom fighting movement. Okay, they were arrested by the British people. So that's why young soldiers or young freedom fighters, they are sending message to all the people. They ask the people to assemble on of the ground. Okay, on of the ground. That ground only called as Jallianwala Bagh ground. So in that place, the people started to assemble and they started to meeting. Okay, they started a meeting against the British. Okay, famous speakers they started to discriminate against or criticize the British government. Okay, so this matter comes to the here of gender tire. Okay, he only the responsibility of Punjab region in those days. So when he comes to know about the meeting about the against the Rowlatt Act, he gave the permission to the police people to for kill that person, shooting order. Okay, so that's why the British police, the British who were worked as under British, they started to cover that ground. Okay, suppose the ground size, ground is a rectangle, so it's very single entry place only. Okay, the ground not have all four side gate, only single. The crowd is large. So when the meeting going on, that time the police comes and cover that ground fully and started to fire to the people. So many people were killed in that fire. Okay, many people were killed. So many people were arrested. Even nowadays also, because you have a chance to visit Punjab, we can see that place, that ground. In that ground we can see the gunfire evidences in that war. Okay, so after this Rowlatt Act and Jallianwala Bagh massacre, the freedom fighting movements is moved to another level, next level. Okay, so all the leaders who are engaged in say freedom fighters in India, all the leaders, they strongly criticize this event and they strongly oppose the British government. They strongly recommend to remove the British government from India. So the time of constitution making, the people they keep everything in their mind. They are making law for equal, or for all the peoples is equal, and in the before of law, right? So how do new laws come about? See, after we getting independent, our freedom fighters, they are making laws. Okay, so after making law, up to now, many new laws were created by or made by Parliament. Okay, so when the government comes to know the need of law, it tries to make the law in Parliament, and that law is going to implement through various ways. Okay, so in this field, who plays important role of making law is Parliament. Okay, so Parliament plays very important role to make a law. Okay, so there are many ways through which this take place, and different group of people that raise the need for a particular law. Okay, so particularly say, take your example in your book. In your book they gave the storyboard. So in that storyboard, around 1990 onwards, okay, 1990 onwards, many women's organizations, okay, many women's organizations, it tries to tries to ask the government to make a new law for protecting women. Okay, particularly in your book they gave one of the word, domestic violence. Domestic violence. So what do you mean by domestic violence? Means when a woman, okay, when a woman or girl were beaten in their houses, or treated as an equal manner, whether they are sexually or other kind, they are punished by their family members. That is called as domestic violence. Okay, when the women were treated in a bad manner in their houses or working places or any other place, that is called as domestic violence. Okay, around 1990s, many women, they are treated this like very bad condition for some working places or in their houses. Many places they are not treated equally. So that's why many women's organizations, they started to protest against this domestic violence. So around a decade this protest was continued. Around the year of 2005, central government implement new law to safeguard of women. Okay, so when it's implement the law in the year of 2005, even in that law also, what are the points, what are the features, what are the things the ladies need, women's need, that not included in this law. Okay, so again the women associations, they started to protest that particular law. So again the year of 2006, the government modified that law what are the elements that women organization asked that government going to implement or join that law. Okay, so like that. So when law is needed for a particular group of people, okay, so maximum amount of a particular society of people need a law to protect themselves, to protect them. So that time they are giving a press conference, they are giving press meet, they are going to rally, or they are writing a letter to campaign to government. Like that they are initiative. Okay, like that they shows their demand of law. Okay, so with the help of that demand, the parliament try to make the law. Okay, how the law was made by parliament means, so when suppose one law going to be made needed in the time, so what the parliament did means, the parliament it organized a committee for making law. Okay, what are the things we have to add in this law, what are the essential point, everything that committee will discuss among them and give the written copy to the parliament. So the ruling party will pass the bill to the parliament, and then other rest of people, not only ruling party, in opposition party people also, they are joining the debate about particular law. Then that law particular, that issue going to be Rajya Sabha. So in that Rajya Sabha also they are discussed. So at last the particular law given to vote, okay, voting of member. So in that vote session, that law wants to get pass in that house, minimum with support of 50%. Okay, the same procedure when the government wants to rule, the same procedure. So that time more than 50% of member has support in that law, that bill going to be passed. Okay, so after that particular bill going to be get signed for our President of India. Okay, so when the President of India gives the sign, or he signed in that law, in that notice, or in that issue, it comes into the law. Okay, so this like procedures they have to follow to introduce a new law in our country, right? Unpopular and controversial law. Okay, unpopular and controversial law. See, what are the laws implemented by government? All laws should not be accepted by people. In some laws, people accept very smiley face, but some laws not accept all of the people of our country. Okay, so which are the laws not accepted by the maximum amount of people? That law is called as controversial law. Okay, that law is called as controversial law. Same like some laws were made by very old. Even the time of Independence Day, they may implement, but at present the law is not used at present. So that laws are called as unpopular law. Okay, so sometimes a law can be constitutionally valid, but it can continues to be unpopular and unacceptable to people because they feel the intention behind it is unfair. Okay, so when a law was feel by the people, the intention, what intention behind that law is unfair of the people, that time that law is called as controversial law or unpopular law. Okay, so when a large number of people began to feel this law was wrong and has been passed, then there is a pressure of the parliament to change this. Okay, so for this, which we can say the best example means 2-3 years back our parliament introduced NEET introduced law. Even nowadays also many states not ready to accept the NEET law. Okay, so like that, which law was accepted by all the people, okay, without any discussion, without any debate, which law accepted by all the people, that is a very good side of the making of law. Suppose any law is not accepted by the people, or any particular group of people not accept that particular law, they started to protest against the law. Okay, they are going to rally, they conduct meeting or in press, they are involved in debate about that law. Okay, so this is only called as unpopular and controversial law, right? So up to now, what are the things we have discussed means four provision of law. Okay, four provision of Indian Constitution that we discussed. So out of that four provision, second provision all everyone should there is no discrimination among their birth or sex or their color, everything discussed. So that is based on this lesson. Okay, and then we discuss about Sedition Act, which was implemented, which was introduced by British, and Rowlatt Act. So what is the reflection of these two acts? That too we discuss. Okay, so the time of Rowlatt Act implementing time only Jallianwala Bagh measure happened in Punjab, that too we discuss. Okay, so after independence, what are the steps, what are the method they are following making new laws? That too we discuss. And then last topic we discuss about unpopular and controversial law. Okay, which law not accept all 100% of people. That time the particular law were called as controversial law. Okay, so what the government will did the time of controversial law, that too we discuss. Okay, so you supposed to read that lesson fully, understanding law lesson fully. That time only have you can answer the worksheet. Okay, so in worksheet, what are the things you have? MCQ question, you know very well MCQ question, multiple choice question, and very short type answer. Very short answer type question, 1 or 2 word you have to answer, and long answer. Okay, so under 3 topic you have worksheet. So you supposed to read the entire lesson fully, then when you try answer the worksheet. Okay, I hope everybody understand the lesson.